We've left the thunder and the lightning behind, the fevered dreams that used to make us blind. There was a time we'd burn the whole house down, just to be the brightest sparks in this town. But the smoke has cleared and the wind has died, and I'm finally happy with the glow inside.
I don't need the sun to scorch the floor, or the frantic pacing by the bedroom door. Your hand in mine is a permanent state, a quiet rhythm that doesn't hesitate.
We're not a wildfire running through the trees, we're the steady warmth that puts the heart at ease. The wood is seasoned and the hearth is deep, a promise that we're both intended to keep.
No more blinding flash, no more sudden sting,
no more sudden sting.
Just the golden comfort,
just the golden comfort
that the evening brings. It's a slow burning ember, a light that will stay long after the wilder flames have drifted away.
Let the youngsters have their storms and their heat, their desperate dances on the midnight street.
I'd rather have this lamp that never blinks, and the way the silence and the spirit sinks.
We've outrun the hunger, we've outrun the thirst, we've found the last thing by leaving the first. The wood is seasoned and the hearth is deep, a promise that we're both intended to keep.
No more blinding flash,
no blinding flash,
no more sudden sting,
no more sudden sting.
Just the golden comfort,
as the golden comfort
that the evening brings. It's a slow burning ember, a light that will stay long after the wilder flames have drifted away.
It's just enough
to keep the winter out,
not a spark,
just a glow. Just a glow.
The city's been holding its breath all day, in a fever of orange and a desert of gray. The asphalt was thirsty, the bricks were afire, chasing a ghost of a cooling desire. Then the first shadow broke, and the sky turned to lead, and the thunder began stood at the window and watched the first drop, making the frantic, loud universe stop. When the silver met iron, when the cool met the heat, a ghost of a forest rose up from the street. That heavy, sweet fragrance of dust and of rain, washing away the salt and the stain. Oh, it's the song of the steam rising up from the stone, a language of comfort that's felt in the bone. The fever is breaking, the temper is mild, the earth and the heaven are finally reconciled. It's the scent of a secret, the breath of the ground, the loveliest music that doesn't make a sound. Let the storm have its thunder, let the sky have its gray. I'm breathing the memory of a much hotter day. It's the smell of a promise, the scent of a star, laying the dust in the holes of my heart. I'll open the window, I'll let in the chill, while the rest of the world is surrendered and still. Can you smell it? The earth is finally waking up. No more heat, just the silver and the stone. Soft, contented sigh. Soft, contented sigh. Soft, contented sigh. The neon's bleeding through the window pane, tracing patterns in the silver rain. The bar is empty, the clock is slow, just the ghost of a song from a radio. I'm staring at the amber, deep and still, waiting for a ghost against my will. There's a mark of crimson on a shot glass, a silent witness as the shadows pass, a velvet promise that you couldn't keep, left for the lonely and the lost to reap. Just a trace of fire, a shade of red, in a room where nothing more is said. I still can smell the perfume in the air, a faint maybe hanging everywhere. You didn't leave a note, you didn't say goodbye, just a bitter taste and a clouded sky. Now the bourbon's warm and the ice is gone, and I'm just a fool waiting for the dawn. that you couldn't keep, left for the lonely and the lost to reap. Just a trace of fire, a shade of red, in a room where nothing more is heard. Crimson on the glass, shadows as they pass, whispering on the glass, shadows as they pass. The cedar box is open, the leaf is dark and pressed, a little piece of Havana put to a final test. I've lit the fire slowly, I've let the embers glow, watching the heavy silver begin its rhythmic show. It doesn't rush the exit, it doesn't fear the light, it just builds a hazy fortress in the middle of the night. There's a question in the spiral, a wire within the fold, a story in the fragrance of the spicy and the old. They see a woman sitting, they see a quiet face, but they don't see the logic that I'm weaving through the space. I'm tossing out a riddle, a jagged little line wrapped in a velvet circle that is perfectly mine. Oh, it's a riddle in a ring, a puzzle in the blue, a maze made out of nothing for the ghosts of me and you. It spins a little higher, it twists a little deep, holding all the promises I never meant to keep. You can try to catch the answer, you can try to break the spell, but the smoke is the only one with a story left to tell. By the time the ash is heavy, by the time the glow is gone, the riddle will be settled before the break of dawn. I've solved the grand equation, I've untied every knot in the middle of the silence that the city has forgot. I'll leave the empty parlor, I'll leave the lingering scent as the only testament to where the mystery runs. Oh, it's a riddle in a ring, a puzzle in the blue, a maze made out of nothing for the ghosts of me and you. It spins a little higher, it twists a little deep, holding all the promises I never meant to keep. You can try to catch the answer, you can try to break the spell, but the smoke is the only one with a story left to tell. It's a circle, but it never quite closes the answer. it's already gone into the air. Into the air. The sun is a liar, too loud and too bright. It hides all the things that I'm holding so tight. But when the blue shadows begin their slow creep, and the rest of the city has fallen asleep, I turn to the corner where you used to stand and reach for the ghost of a hand. The ceiling is vast, like a canvas of gray, where I paint all the words that I couldn't today. I tell the cold air how the morning was long, and how the radio played our favorite old song. There's no one to witness, no one to hear, just the silver-lined silence that brings you so near. When the moon is a sliver of ice in the sky, I stop living the truth and I lean on the lie. I whisper the secrets I've kept in my throat, like a message that's drifting in a glass bottle boat. The hours are hollow, the shadows are deep, and I have these promises only to keep between the last candle and the first light of day. I don't need a sign, just the comfort of knowing your rhythm is mine. For a moment the distance is nothing at all, just a thin coat of dust on a photograph wall. So I'll keep on talking till the stars start to fade back to the world that the morning has made. When the moon is a sliver of ice in the sky, I stop living the truth and I lean on the lie. I whisper the secrets I've kept in my throat, music away. It's quieter now. The stars are getting tired. I'll see you when the light goes out again. The clouds have parted, the curtain is drawn on a stage that's as bright as a midwinter dawn. The oak is a mirror, the lacquer is wet, a place where the shadows and silver have met. One step is a gamble, two is a prayer, as I breathe in the damp and the cool of the air. No partners are needed for a rhythm this fine, just the pulse of the water and the tilt of the spine. I can see my reflection, a ghost in the floor, moving toward a world I've not seen before. The danger is lovely, the surface is glass, watching the ghosts of the evening pass. So the floor is a river, the floor is a flight on a slippery stage in the heart of the night. A beautiful hazard, a balance of grace between the dark earth and the velvet of space. I'm sliding on moonlight, I'm dancing on rain with nothing to lose, in a kingdom to gain. Let the world stay on gravel, let them stay on the stone. I'd rather be here and I'd rather be alone, finding my footing where the light is alive, between the wet wood and the wide open sky. It's a fragile perfection, a moment of if, a waltz on the edge of a mahogany cliff. A flight on a slippery stage in the heart of the night. A beautiful hazard, a balance of grace between the dark earth and the velvet of space. I'm sliding on moonlight, I'm dancing on rain with nothing to lose, and a kingdom to gain. Don't slip, just glide. The water is my partner tonight, and we're moving perfectly. The clock is ticking, but the gears are stuck. Two desperate souls running out of luck. go. Don't check your watch, don't look at the door. The night's a thief and we're wanting more. I like the way you don't ask why, with that crooked grin and that velvet tie. The city's sleeping, the world is blind. Leave all your promises far behind. Just lean a little closer, catch your breath. We'll dance this dance to a sweet little death. It's just a slow kiss after midnight. No morning sun to make it right. A borrowed heat, a temporary fire. Walk in the wire of a dark desire. No names whispered, no vows to keep. Just a secret that the shadows read. My lipstick's fading on the edge of the glass, watching the heavy minutes slowly pass. Your hand on my waist, a reckless ghost, the kind of maybe that hurts the most. Unbutton the silence, let the moon turn its back. We're the only light in this velvet death. It's just a slow kiss after midnight. No morning sun to make it right. A borrowed heat, a temporary fire. Walk in the wire of a dark desire. No names whispered, no vows to keep. Just a secret that the shadows reap. Don't say a word, just stay. One more minute, midnight's over, but we're not. The ink is draining from the velvet sky. The street lamps give a final flickering sigh. No tires on the asphalt, no heels on the stone. Just the weight of the indigo, heavy and lone. I've got a front row seat to the edge of the world, watching the silver of morning get slowly unfurled. The baker is still dreaming of flour and yeast. The shadows are stretching away from the east. I'm standing on the corner where the silence is made, wrapped in a coat that is starting to fade. I'm not looking for answers, I'm not looking for light, just holding the hem of the departing night. Oh, it's a pale blue kingdom, a secret I keep, while the rest of the city is buried in sleep. Before the first engine, before puts on its frantic loud face. I'll stay for 1 minute, maybe stay for 2, until the gray sky turns into the new. Oh, it's a pale blue kingdom, a secret I keep, while the rest of the city is buried in sleep. Before the first engine, before the first word, the sweetest of melodies I've ever heard. I'm the only soul waiting for the sun to begin, letting the cool of the hollow rush in. The sky is breaking, the blue is gone. I was here first, before the dawn. The world is full of how was your day, and 1,000 words I didn't want to say. I've navigated through the shouting and the light, the heavy crowded rhythms of the night. But here the brass is cold against my palm, the gateway to a very private calm. The lock turns over with a silver click, a magic trick that always does the trick. The air inside is still, the air is mine. No shadows of a ghost, no grand design. I don't have to smile, I don't have to speak in this sanctuary that the weary seek. Oh, it's the finest weight I've ever had to hold, a bit of jagged metal, bright and bold. It doesn't open doors to honey, I'm home, but to a kingdom where I'm free to roam. No explanations and no heavy dues, just the peace of mind that I get to choose. The clock is ticking for nobody but me, beside a lonely cup of oolong tea. I can leave the lights off, I can leave them on, until the silver edges of the dawn. There's no one to disappoint, no one to please, just the soul at rest and the heart at ease. Oh, it's the finest weight I've ever had to hold, a bit of jagged metal, bright and bold. It doesn't open doors to honey, I'm home, but to a kingdom where I'm free to roam. No explanations and no heavy dues, just the peace of mind that I get to choose. Seed and sun, fire berries, no voices, just the music of the dust. The sidewalk's busy with the morning rush, but here the shadows fall in a velvet hush. I watch the golden dust motes drift and spin, letting the gentle Sunday light come in. No letters to write, no city bells to ring, just the quiet hum that the kettles sing. The steam rises up in a spiral of white, a slow motion ghost in the pale amber light. I'm leaning back with my heels on the floor, counting the cracks on the kitchen door. The world can keep its hurry and its heavy pace. I'm perfectly lost in this little space. There's a quiet magic in the porcelain rim, watching the daylight start to soften and dim. No shadows of longing, no ghosts in the hall, just the peace of the silence that leans on the wall. The minutes are flowing like honey from a spoon, caught in the arms of a lazy afternoon. To be quite whole, to find the little rhythms of my own soul. A book half read and a sweater that's worn, the finest of days that has ever been born. Let the clock take a rest, let the gears slow down. I'm the only one left in this dream in town. There's a quiet magic in the porcelain rim, watching the daylight start to soften and dim. No shadows of longing, no ghosts in the hall, just the peace of the silence that leans on the wall. The minutes are flowing like honey from a spoon, caught in the arms of a lazy afternoon. The world can wait, it's just me and this warmth in my soft, contented sigh. We've climbed above the steam and the heavy street to where the stars and the granite towers meet. The traffic down below is a river of slow-moving gold, a story of 1,000 lives waiting to be told. But up here the air is thin and the air is sweet, with the whole wide world lying at our feet. The neon signs are blinking like a distant tired eye against the deep indigo of a velvet sky. I can see the bridges arching like a silver spine, connecting your heartbeat and the rhythm of mine. No sirens can reach us, no shouting can climb to this little island at the edge of time. Look at the glitter, look at the spark, scattered like jewels in the deep of the dark. 10 million stories, 10 million lights, burning like fire in the coldest of nights. It's a treasure map laid out for no one but us, a galaxy made out of steel and of dust. A silk scarf around my neck, looking for a harbor, looking for a check. But I'm not coming down, I'm not going back to the gray and the noise and the asphalt track. I'd rather stay here where the shadows are bright and drown in the glow of the city tonight. Look at the glitter, look at the spark, scattered like jewels in the deep of the dark. 10 million stories, 10 million lights, burning like fire in the coldest of nights. It's a treasure map laid out for no one but us, a galaxy made out of steel and of dust. So many dreams down there in the dark, but we're the only ones who can see the sparkle. Temporary hum, temporary hum, temporary hum. He doesn't ask, he just pours the usual glass, watching the ghosts of the evening slowly pass. He's seen my highest highs and my lowest lows, the kind of secrets that only a mahogany table knows. No need for small talk, no need for a how you've been, just a nod and a refill as the night starts to settle in. Oh, it's a quiet comfort, a familiar kind of grace, to be a well-known shadow in a dimly lighted place where the neon doesn't judge and the ice cubes never lie, and the world outside is just a cloud passing by. Yeah, the city's a stranger, but here I'm not the same. In this little corner, the bartender knows my name. city's a stranger, but here I'm not the same. In this little corner, the bartender knows my name. Keep the tab open, Joe, I'm not in a hurry to go. The mahogany desk has a heavy dark grain and a silver-lined lock that can handle the strain. I've gathered the letters, I've gathered the light of 1,000 mistakes and a long ago night. They don't need a witness, they don't need a son. The battle for us has been lost and been won. There's a photograph there with a corner that's torn and a ribbon of silk that is tattered and worn. I could set them on fire, I could throw them away, but I'd rather they stay in the dark and the gray, safe in a prison of cedar and brass, watching the seasons and the calendars pass. Oh, the key is a weight that I carry with pride, keeping the ghost and the hunger inside. It's not for the world and it's not for the street. It's the only place where the two of us meet, in a drawer that is bolted, in a room that is still, locked by the strength of a lady's own will. They ask why I smile when the evening is cold, as if there's a story that needs to be told. But some things are better when left in the wood, away from the people who never quite could understand why the silence is better than gold, or why some secrets are never for sale or for hold. Oh, the key is a weight that I carry with pride, keeping the ghost and the hunger inside. It's not for the world and it's not for the street. It's the only place where the two of us meet, in a drawer that is bolted, in a room that is still, locked by the strength of a lady's own will. There. Sleep well, my dear ghost. I'm the only one who has the map. Soft, knowing chuckle. The ink is dry, the paper's turning gold, a story that I've told and yet untold. I've traced the map from here to Baker Street, where the grey fog and the weary river meet. I've licked the stamp, I've folded every line, but I can't seem to make your rhythm mine. The desk is cluttered with the things I meant to say, about the light and how it's faded into grey. I've written down the silence and the cold, the secrets that a heart was never meant to hold. But if I send this ghost across the sea, Would you even know the girl who used to be? It's a white rectangle sleeping in the dark, a silent flame without a single spark, waiting for a hand that's moved along like the final note of a forgotten song. The ocean is too wide, the air is much too thin to let this paper heart of mine begin to find a home where it no longer belongs. I'll keep it in the drawer beside the key to a room that's now a distant memory. Better to let the words stay here with me than to drown them in the salt of the debris. The city by the Thames will never know how much of me I haven't let you go. It's a white rectangle sleeping in the dark, a silent flame without a single spark, waiting for a hand that's moved along like the final note of a forgotten song. The ocean is too wide, the air is much too thin to let this paper heart of mine begin to find a home where it no longer belongs. No postman tonight, no bells to ring. The fog is too thick, and I have nothing left to bring. The sun is just a pale gold coin upon the floor, and the world is still a whisper behind the kitchen door. The delivery man has left his heavy gray load, a map of a world that's about to explode. But here in the kitchen, in the amber and the still, I'm letting the morning move against its own will. I run my thumb along the margin's yellow edge, a forest of stories on a narrow paper ledge. It smells like the cedar and the ghost of a press, a black and white comfort in a world of a mess. The ink leaves a shadow on the tip of my hand, a language of dust that I finally understand. Oh, it's the fragrance of a truth that's already been told, a garden of stories that are starting to fold. Before the first engine, before the first cry, I'm breathing in the ink of a departing sky. It's not just the news, and it's not just the day, it's the scent of the silence before it drifts away. The digital pulse is the new world's heart, but you can't smell the history on a cold glass screen, or feel the weight of the places you've been. I'll take the smudge and the rattle and the grain over the shouting of the lightning and the rain. Oh, it's the fragrance of a truth that's already been told, a garden of stories that are starting to fold. Before the first engine, before the first cry, I'm breathing in the ink of a departing sky. It's not just the news, and it's not just the day. It's the scent of the silence before it drifts away. Wait, let me finish this page. The world can wait until the coffee's cold in soft, contented sigh. Soft, contented sigh. The city's moved on to the neon and the glare, to the humming of the wires in the midnight air. But here on the corner of used to be in Maine, there's a rhythm and little struggle in the wind and the rain. A yellow-bellied light that's losing its fight against the tall, heavy curtains of the night. Behind the glass, the leather and the ink are watching the universe shudder and blink. 10,000 heroes in a paper-bound sleep, while the watchman outside has a promise to keep. He stutters a hello, then he stutters a stay to the shadows that are trying to drift away. Oh, it's a heartbeat in a wire, a flicker in the gray, a telegram of light that's got nothing to say. But I'm still here and the stories are too, underneath the ceiling of a faded navy blue. It's the rhythm of the old, it's the pulse of the wise, between the blinking of the city's electric eyes. The modern world is bright and the modern world is loud, chasing every shadow in a neon color cloud. But give me the stutter and the amber and the dust, and a light that I can actually finally trust, to show me the way to the shelf in the back, where the truth is still written in a faded kind of black. Oh, it's a heartbeat in a wire, a flicker in the gray, a telegram of light that's got nothing to say. But I'm still here and the stories are too, underneath the ceiling of a faded navy blue. It's the rhythm of the old, it's the pulse of the wild, books are still dreaming, and so am I. Click, click. There you are. The velvet is purple, the lightning is low, in a room where the secrets of emperors glow. The jeweler leans in with a practiced thin smile. Is he coming, he asks, after waiting a while. I just point to the emerald, the one with the fire, the only companion that I'll ever require. He looks for a gentleman, looks for a name to put on the bill and to share in the fame. But I open my purse with a click that is sharp and a heart that is tuned like a well-strung harp. No need for a witness, no need for a yes. I'm the only one here that I'm trying to impress. Oh, it's a promise in gold, it's a vow in the stone, the finest of rings for a hand that's my own. No, till death do us part from a stranger's cold lip, just the weight of the beauty on my own fingertip. It's a circle of power, a diamond lit grace that nobody's shadow can ever replace. It doesn't mean taken, it doesn't mean stay. It means I'm the queen of my own every day. I'll wear it to dinner, I'll wear it to bed. A crown for the finger, a piece for the head. Let the world keep its weddings and heavy old ties. I've got the sun in my hand and the stars in my eyes. Oh, it's a promise in gold, it's a vow in the stone, the finest of rings for a hand that's my own. No, till death do us part from a stranger's cold lip, just the weight of the beauty on my own fingertip. It's a circle of power, a diamond lit grace that nobody's shadow can ever replace. Size 6, perfect fit. Wrap it up? No, I'll wear it out. I think it matches my soul, don't you? The sidewalk is a river of clicking heels and ties. 1,000 silver watches chasing 1,000 different wives. They're catching every subway, they're beating every light, with a fever in their footsteps and a future locked in tight. But I found a wooden bench where the oak tree meets the street, and I'm letting all the madness crumble at my feet. pinstripe suit is yelling at his hand, tracing out a destiny he'll never understand. A girl is running past him with a coffee in her hair, chasing down a morning that was never really there. But I'm watching how the pigeons take their time across the square, finding little treasures in the cool and quiet air. Oh, the world is spinning faster than a record on a whim, but I'm sitting on the edge, right upon the quiet limb. Let the minutes fly like sparrows, let the hours turn to gray. I'm just a stationary shadow in a very busy day. A single drop of honey in a rushing salty sea, finding all the beauty that they're far too fast to see. The shadows grow much longer as the sun begins to fail, and the city turns to mirror, so beautiful and frail. They're rushing home to dinner, they're rushing to the dark, while I'm still tracing patterns on the benches in the park. There's no finish line for me, no race I have to win, just this lovely, lonely silence that I'm rocked and folded in. Oh, the world is spinning faster than a record on a whim, but I'm sitting on the edge, right upon the quiet rim. Let the minutes fly like sparrows, let the hours turn to gray. I'm just a stationary shadow in a very busy day. A single drop of honey in a rushing salty sea, finding all the beauty that they're far too fast to see. Go on, run a little faster, I'll still be here when you've forgotten where you're going. The closet's half empty, the air's finally sweet. No heavy footsteps on the hardwood, no drag of the feet. I watched the taxi disappear in the gray, and felt the weight of 1,000 sorries melt away. He left a bitter tang like a cork gone bad, but I'm looking at the best thing that we ever had. It's been breathing on the counter since 9:30. A deep crimson vintage, so steady and fine. It doesn't tell a lie, it doesn't wander at night. It catches the glow of the flickering candlelight, the truth of the evening begin. Oh, the shadow is gone, but the sparkle remains. I'm washing the dust from my heart and my veins. One was a promise that crumbled to sand. The other's a fire I can hold in my hand. The cellar is full and the spirit is free. I'll toast to the lady I've started to be. But this is age with a soul made of oak. A gentle laughter in a world full of smoke. I'm pouring a glass for the silence I've won. Better to be lonely than to be undone. Oh, the shadow is gone, but the sparkle remains. I'm washing the dust from my heart and my veins. One was a promise that crumbled to sand. The other's a fire I can hold in my hand. The cellar is full and the spirit is free. I'll toast to the lady I've started to be. It has a better finish anyway. Cheers to the quiet. Cheers to the red. The maitre d' looks with a puzzled eye at the empty chair where a man should lie. He offers a menu, he offers a seat, while I'm looking down at the world on the street. He thinks I'm waiting for him to appear, but the guest of honor is already here. I've got a mind full of dreams and a wit, and a heart that's found a perfect place to sit. The champagne is bubbling for my own delight. I'm the wittiest woman in the room tonight. I don't need a shadow to tell me I'm real. I like the way this quiet company feels. Oh, the reservation says a table for one, but the excellence is double when the day is done. I'm the storyteller and the listener too, a much better match than I ever found in you. It's a crowded evening in a solitary space, with twice the charm and twice the grace. Look at them struggle with the where have you been, and the small tired talk that's paper thin, while I'm having dinner with a soul I adore, asking for nothing and wanting for more. I found the secret, I found the key, that the finest of pairs is just I and me. Oh, the reservation says a table for one, but the excellence is double when the day is done. I'm the storyteller and the listener too, a much better match than I ever found in you. It's a crowded evening in a solitary space, with twice the charm and twice the grace. No, I'm not expecting anyone. I'm already having the best time of my life. 2 glasses. No, just one. But make it the vintage. Take a pinch of the shadows and a dash of the gray, and a hat with a brim that can keep them at bay. Tilted just so at 3:45 as you step through the frame of a revolving door. The sidewalk is screaming with faces and ties, but no one can capture the look in your eyes. The second ingredient is a rhythmical pace and the blank beautiful page of a very still face. Speak only in whispers or don't speak at all. Let your footsteps be soft as they lean on the wall. You're a ghost in the gallery, a dot in the rain, a secret that travels on a midnight train. Oh, it's the finest of recipes, a masterwork designed to walk through the world and to never be mine. They're looking for fire, they're looking for gold, while you're the story that's never been told. A silent performance in a very loud crowd, the kind of absent that makes you feel proud. Spotlights, let them have their fame. You're the only one here who has hidden her name. It's a luxury, darling, to be seen and yet missed, like a ghost in a movie that's never been kissed. Oh, it's the finest of recipes, a masterwork designed to walk through the world and to never be mine. They're looking for fire, they're looking for gold, while you're the story that's never been told. A silent performance in a very loud crowd, the kind of absent that makes you feel proud. Head down, eyes steady, left at the corner. The morning light carves a path across the floor. Dust motes dancing toward the kitchen door. I make 2 cups of tea, just like I used to do, before I remember that the world is missing you. The house is a museum of the things we never said, a tapestry of silver hair and books we haven't read. I see the indentation where you used to sit. The velvet's worn a little, I must admit. The wood still holds the echo of your quiet hum, a rhythm in the floorboards, it is now gone. I haven't moved the table, I haven't changed the view. Everything is waiting for a word from you. And your chair still faces mine across the afternoon, waiting for a story that ended far too soon. An empty space that's heavier than lead, a silent conversation that lives inside my head. The world keeps moving on, a hurried, restless line, but in this quiet parlor, your chair still faces mine. me I should leave, they tell me I should go, but there are secrets in the shadows that they'll never know. How the wind through the curtain sounds exactly like your name, how the winter feels warmer beside a memory's flame. I'm not really lonely, I'm just keeping the beat for the person who's sitting in that velvet seat. Yeah, your chair still faces mine across the afternoon, waiting for a story that ended far too soon. An empty space that's heavier than lead, a silent conversation that lives inside my head. The world keeps moving on, a hurried, restless line, but in this quiet parlor, your chair still faces mine. Home still here, right where you left me, where you are. The white linen's crisp, the silver is bright. I'm wearing the stars and the velvet of night. The waiter looks twice at the chair that is bare, with a pitying look that I'm happy to share. He doesn't realize, he hasn't a clue, that I've finally finished with waiting for you. I'm watching the couple at table 19, performing a drama I've already seen. He's checking his watch, she's painting a smile, while I'm tasting the vintage and staying a while. I don't need a nod, I don't need a yes, to know that I'm shining in this silk dress. Oh, the candle is burning for no one but me, a private performance, a soul that is free. No heavy silence to fill with a lie, no desperate questions of when and of why. I'm the lead in the story, the toast of the night. Everything's perfect and everything's right at the table where only one shadow is cast. I'll order the dessert, the one with the gold, a story of sweetness that's yet to be told. I'm my own laughter, I'm my own light, keeping me company all through the night. I found the person I've wanted to meet in this velvet-lined corner on this very street. Oh, the candle is burning for no one but me, a private performance, a soul that is free. No take the long way home, just me and the moon. I was looking for a shawl to hide the chill in the corner where the dusty air is still. My fingers found the wool, thick and gray, a piece of a world that I tuck far away. It's heavy with the ghosts of 1,000 nights and the flickering glow of the old city lights. It's still there. It's still there, clinging to the silver thread, a phantom of the things we never said, a hint of cedar and a ghost of your clove, a frozen garden in a treasure trove. It doesn't sting like it did a year ago, it's just a story that I happen to know. Oh, it's a lingering ghost in the weave of the coat, a soft velvet ache in the back of my throat, a memory captured in a bottle of glass, watching the seasons and the calendars pass. It's a beautiful weight, a familiar kind of old, but I'm no longer shivering out in the cold. I walk to the window and I throw it wide to let the new morning come rushing inside. The breeze is a stranger, crisp and so clean, washing away the places we've been. I'll wear the wool, but I let out the ghost to the one who loved the wintertime the most. Oh, it's a lingering ghost in the weave of the coat, a soft velvet ache in the back of my throat, a memory captured in a bottle of glass, watching the seasons and the calendars pass. It's a beautiful weight, a familiar kind of old, but I'm no longer shivering out in the cold. The window's open now. Can you feel? It's just a wool coat in a different year. He saw the curve of her lips in the light, like a silver needle in the velvet of night. He stepped a bit closer, he reached for a spark, thinking he'd found a way out of the dark. But the air stayed as crisp as a wintertime lake, and he realized his first and his final mistake. It was a masterwork, painted in peach and in rose, the kind of perfection that everyone knows. But the eyes stayed like marble, steady and gray, keeping the secrets of the world far away. It wasn't a welcome, it wasn't a stay, it was just a polite way of saying go away. Oh, there's a frost on the window, a lock on the gate, a beautiful mirror that's deciding your fate, a flicker of kindness that's made out of glass, watching the fools and the dreamers all pass. It looks like a summer, it looks like a sun, but the winter inside has only begun. She didn't say no, she didn't say leave, she just wore a grace that he couldn't believe. Polite as a statue, as cold as the moon, leaving the echoes of a hollowed out tune. A mask made of honey, a heart made of stone, the kind of together that leaves you alone. Oh, there's a frost on the window, a lock on the gate, a beautiful mirror that's deciding your fate, a flicker of kindness that's made out of glass, watching the fools and the dreamers all pass. It looks like a summer, it looks like a sun, but the winter inside has only begun. So bright, so cold, so cold. Don't touch the glass softly. The tea has turned to amber in the cup, the evening sun is slowly giving up. I haven't turned the page in half an hour, the world outside has lost its noisy power. I don't need a poem or a grand design to know that your shoulder is touching mine. There's no demand for darling or for dear, just the steady knowledge that you're here. The clock on the mantle is the only one to speak, ticking off the minutes, quiet and sleek. We're two old ships anchored in a bay, where the storms of the heart have all gone away. It's the weight of the air, so heavy and sweet, the simple rhythm of our resting feet. No bridge to cross, no mountain left to climb, just the velvet pulse of borrowed time, a quiet geometry, a perfect line, where your silence and my silence intertwine. like a slow and steady dark blue hug. We don't need a candle, we don't need a light to find our way into the coming night. I'm content to be a shadow in your sun. The race is over and the race is won. It's the weight of the air, so heavy and sweet, the simple rhythm of our resting feet. No bridge to cross, no mountain left to climb, just the velvet pulse of borrowed time. A quiet geometry, a perfect line where your silence and my silence intertwine. Don't move, stay exactly like that. No words, just the space between us. The satin is flayed and the ribbons are thin, tracing the places where the nights used to begin. They've tasted the cedar and the glitter and the wine, moving in a rhythm that was perfectly mine. But the floor has grown weird and the lights have gone dim, and I'm finished with following my melody's whim. I found a sharp nail in a corner of oak beside the old mirror, and the ghosts in the smoke. I'm lifting him up by the heels and the lace, giving them a permanent hollowed out place. No more scuffing the wood, no more chasing the bleed. I'm giving a rest to the wandering feet, though they're hanging like ghosts from a silver gray line. A pair of old dreamers that no longer pine for the spin of the ballroom, for the heat of the pride. The silence is finally allowed to be loud. It's a motionless waltz, a still life design, letting the rest of the evening be mine. That the youngsters wear out their hearts on the floor, chasing a shadow through a revolving door. I'll stay in the slippers, I'll stay in the still, moving at the tempo of my own quiet will. They look better up there, with the dust and the light, a beautiful ending to a very long night. Oh, they're hanging like ghosts from a silver gray line. A pair of old dreamers that no longer pine for the spin of the ballroom or the heat of the crowd. The silence is vital, you love to be loud. It's a motionless waltz, a still life desire, letting the rest of the evening be mindless now. You've done enough, the music's still there. I just don't need to move. Soft, peaceful. He saw the curve of her lips in the light, like a silver needle in the velvet of night. He stepped a bit closer, he reached for a spark, thinking he'd found a way out of the dark. But the air stayed as crisp as a wintertime lake, and he realized his first and his final mistake. It was a masterwork, painted in peach and in rose, the kind of perfection that everyone knows. But the eyes stayed like marble, steady and gray, keeping the secrets of the world far away. It wasn't a welcome, it wasn't a stay, it was just a polite way of saying go away. Oh, there's a frost on the window, a lock on the gate, a beautiful mirror that's deciding your fate, a flicker of kindness that's made out of glass, watching the fools and the dreamers all pass. It looks like a summer, it looks like a sun, but the winter inside has only begun. She'd She didn't say leave, she just wore a grace that he couldn't believe. Polite as a statue, as cold as the moon, leaving the echoes of a hollowed out tune. A mask made of honey, a heart made of stone, the kind of together that leaves you alone. Oh, there's a frost on the window, a lock on the gate, a beautiful mirror that's deciding your fate, a flicker of kindness that's made out of glass, watching the fools and the dreamers all pass. It looks like a summer, it looks like a sun, but the winter inside has only begun. So bright, so bright, so cold, so cold. Don't touch the glass. So cold, the glass. So bright, so bright, so cold, so cold. Don't touch the glass. Soft distant gleam. You're reading sonnets in a casual glance, building a castle on a fleeting chance. I like the way you light my cigarette, but don't go placing any heavy bet. The stars are bright, the gin is cold and clear, but the heart you're seeking isn't really here. You talk of Sundays in a house in the lane, while I'm just listening to the rhythm of the rain. It's a lovely evening, a delightful show, but I'm a bird with nowhere left to go. I'm fond of the music and the way you spin, but don't try to lock the room I'm standing in. Oh, it's a borrowed rhythm, a temporary grace, a little bit of powder and a little bit of lace. It's a dance in the hallway, a spark in the dark, but don't go looking for a permanent mark. Give it a fancy name if it makes you feel tall, but don't use the word that ruins it all. I'm not a treasure to be found and kept, I'm just the secret that the evening swept. Keep the flowers, keep the heavy vow, I only live in the here and the now. If you want a tragedy, go find a stage, I'm just a sentence on a very short page. Oh, it's a borrowed rhythm, a temporary grace, a little bit of powder and a little bit of lace. It's a dance in the hallway, a spark in the dark, but don't go looking for a permanent mark. Give it a fancy name if it makes you feel tall, but don't use the word that ruins it all. It was a great dance, wasn't it? Softly, but let's not get carried away. Check the tab and check your heart. Show the hula hoop, hula hula hula. Classics, keep the silence at bay, to wash the lonely colors of another gray day. The needle finds the groove, the needle finds the ache, a little bit of music for a heart that wouldn't break. I listen to the rhythm, I follow every line, thinking I finally left your shadow behind. But the bridge starts to swell, and the string start to side, a familiar old fever under a paper moon sky. And then it happens just like it always does. The ghost of what we were instead of what was. The melody turns a corner, the lights start to dim, and there you are, waiting on the edge of the rim. I try to forget, but the music's a chorus, and your name is the secret that's waiting there for us. It's not in the intro, it's not in the start. It's a slow burning ember in the back of my heart. I think I'm safe when the saxophone moans, or when the piano plays those low velvet tones. But as the record spins closer to the silver center, that's the door where your memory decides to enter. Oh, it happens again, just like it always does. The ghost of what we were instead of what was. The melody turns a corner, the lights start to dim, and there you are, waiting on the edge of the rim. Every song is a circle, every record is a curse. I always find your name in the very last chorus. Just a name at the end